own a home or have plans to in the future? Or are you upside down in your mortgage and need help? Tune in right now to the Call Toni Real Estate Radio Show with Toni Patillo and her co-host Carla Dennis. This is where you come to learn about buying real estate. Here's Toni.
Hello, Los Angelinos. I'm your host, Toni Patillo, and you're listening to Call Toni Real Estate Radio here on KEIB AM 1150, The Patriot. I am super, super excited and, more importantly, very honored to have Dr. Hicks Walker in studio with us today. So I want to tell you a little bit about Dr. Rosalind Hicks Walker. She's a California licensed board certified internist who recently dedicated her practice to becoming a mobile primary care practitioner for seniors. She's been a board-certified internist since 1998. She completed her undergraduate BS degree in biology at the University of California, Riverside, her MD degree at the University of Southern California School of Medicine, and her intern medicine residency training with special emphasis in geriatric medicine at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital. She has extensive experience in providing care for patients in hospital, outpatient clinic, and skilled nursing facility settings. In response to the ever-growing changes in our U.S. healthcare needs of our senior citizens, in 2010, Dr. Hicks Walker created West Valley Mobile Medical Services, located in San Fernando Valley here in Los Angeles. I really want to welcome you to the show, Dr. Hicks. Thank you for being with us.
Hi, Toni. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And what an honor and a pleasure to be here.
Can you tell us what is a mobile physician? What do they do?
Well, basically, it's very easy. A mobile physician is a doctor that makes house calls. Most are primary care physicians, usually your family practitioners or internal medicine, but you can have others that make house calls. But this is something that is bringing the actual clinic to a patient's home. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the same services that can be provided in a clinic can be provided in somebody's home. X-rays, labs, all sorts of things, ultrasound, specialist referrals, right? Those types of things.
Yeah.
Part of what's going on as a response to the changes that are occurring in the healthcare system, and you talked about changes, and changes can be good, and then changes can be very challenging. And just as a primary care physician, I've been very concerned about those changes that have been occurring, as I'm sure my fellow colleagues have been too. And one of the things that I've always wanted to maintain in my practice is being able to make sure that patients had access to care, but number two, that doctor-patient relationship was not affected, that there wasn't too much between me and those patients. And for my particular practice, when we're talking about our senior population, that is really distressing if you have to go through so many layers or think you're seeing the doctor and you may or may not be, or you can't see that doctor. So that's very important to me, is to maintain that doctor-patient relationship.
It's almost getting back to basics.
It is getting, I was going to say that.
Absolutely.
When you look at a lot of older movies and things, they had doctors making house calls.
Right.
I like the point that you just made, Carla, that this is back to the basics.
Right.
We're not reinventing the wheel here, folks. It's just, we've kind of moved away from that.
Right.
I love science, all of that sort of goes together. Yeah. But the number one thing that drives me is relationships. Although I want to point out there are doctors that can perform primary care services, but being specifically trained in primary care, that's a separate thing altogether.
Yeah.
The main thing that a lot of the patients that I deal with in my population, they want to maintain their independence.
We want to remind you that Call Toni Real Estate Radio airs every Saturday at 2 p.m. on The Patriot here at AM 1150, where we are committed to bringing you tools for positive change. If you've tuned in late and you'd like to go back and listen to the full show, please go to calltoni.com and click on Listen Now. You can always call us at our off-air number at 888-309-9797. That's 888-309-9797. We want to thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook. And as always, we want you to have a magical weekend.